What's going on, everybody? It's your boy C-Zar, and we are talking about XRP today. Hit that like button, subscribe if you want to see more content like this, my friends, and let's get into it without wasting any time at all. Here we are sitting at about $2 right now. We do have this look, and what I want to say, this pattern to me, what it looks like is a descending triangle, right? That's what it looks like. It's a descending triangle, flat base, descending highs, right? It's not the most perfect looking pattern, but it resembles that to some degree, and that would to me suggest that you are looking to move lower. I just recently made a video talking about how I expect the average crypto coins to drop about 20% or more, 20 to 25%, and I do suspect XRP could be one of those coins. However, 20%, I mean, that actually would make a lot of sense because that's at your previous area of resistance right here. Let's go back. Let's just see real quick. 20% here. For some reason, I thought I had it wrong. I thought 20% would have taken you lower, but at $2, 20%, 40 cents, it makes sense, right? Going back in time, previous areas of resistance there, right? Previous cycle high resistances. Yeah. Nothing really else though. Yeah, closing weekly highs. Yeah, right there. What about this relative high to low here, extension? That'd be back. Look at that. That would be right back at your golden ratio. $1.60. I'm going to take away the white line. You can see the 1618. That's the golden ratio. Going from, look at how perfect that is. Going from your 2272 all the way down to your it's literally perfect. 2272 down to your 1618. How much of a drop is that overall? High to low. I mean, that's basically right on par with what you see in a bull cycle, guys. 45% drop overall. Even the drop, the most recent drop that we just had, which was about 34%, that's pretty on par as well, right? Don't get me wrong, but 44 or 45, that's nothing to be ashamed of, nothing to be scared of. Compared to the pump that you just had, XRP, you've got a pretty well-established higher low there. And finding support at the golden ratio, the 1618, I promise you that's not a bad thing. $1.60, previous areas of resistance on a closing basis. At your last cycle's high, you just broke above your last cycle high, and you're finding support on it to back test, which also coincidentally is at your golden ratio. That's not a bad thing. That will set you up for an immaculate move. I suspect nothing less than $3.86, right? What's awesome about this, guys, is we were calling for targets at 386 and above by the end of January. We had those targets in mind, right? And they're still in mind. They absolutely are. But what's awesome is that was at the current prices and even prices above where we are now, right? We had that talk at $2.40, at $2.20. We're having it now at $2. But we're going to have that same conversation of these same target areas and above, right, by the end of January, if not going into February and March, at $1.60. I'm very confident that XRP drops to $1.60. I do want to look at it here on the ribbon just real quick. XRP. The monthly's great. Monthly looks great. I mean, this doesn't look great, I suppose. It's a bit of like a falling star there, or what do they call it, a gravestone doji. Weekly, 3-day, daily. Wow. Yeah, the daily would suggest that you go at least below the ribbon, right? And below it at least would be to about $1.83, but you're nowhere in the price action land of like significance, so you'd at least drop somewhere to around the areas of resistance or support that you had before. So something below the ribbon is probably what's going to happen, yeah. I wonder too, just real quick, high to low, if this were to be considered a descending triangle. That'd be good for move down to 130, which would put you at the base of this like area here. So maybe you could see as low of a move as like 130, but I think $1.60 to $1.30 would be, I truthfully don't think that you see a move down to $1.30, but $1.60 is probably right where you will go. Where is $1.60 on this? Look at this, right? So on a weekly basis, how much is it growing here? It was at $1.32 and now it's at $1.38. So next week it'll be at like $1.46 or something. Maybe you pull down literally right to the ribbon. Watch you pull down right to the ribbon to like $1.46, and then you close the week up. So you pull the ribbon up even higher. I bet you bounce right off the ribbon either this week or next week. Probably this week, though. I would think that it's this week. So if it would be this week, then you wouldn't go to $1.46, would you? You'd go lower. You don't have to go to the weekly ribbon, but it would make sense to find support there. You oftentimes would do that exact thing. But you don't have to. Let's just see. You know what I mean? Finding support in it here. I mean, here you didn't find support on it, to be completely fair, and there you did not find support on it. So I guess you don't need to. Never mind. Yeah, never mind with the ribbon. It's not really telling us anything. If anything, the daily's telling us that we probably want to go lower. But we can expect $1.60 likely as to hold its support. So you're at $2.02 now. I've got nothing else to say for you guys, my friends. That's everything. I think weekly RSI probably going to get out of the overbought zone. That's okay. 3-day time frame looks immaculate, looks bullish as hell, but you've got these higher lows coming in here. You can drop a little bit more, bounce off the 50 and bounce off this trend line. That'd be fine. So you can go lower and still be fine, and I think that you do go lower. The daily RSI to me does look a bit bearish. It looks like it's on a one-way mission down to the oversold area, or at least right to it, if not into it. So a little bit lower there as well. That would suggest that probably over the coming days, by the end of this week, you not only move down, but you find your low, and hopefully that low is around $1.60. That's all I got for you guys. If you like the video, hit that like button, subscribe if you want to see more content like this. By the end of January, I suspect XRP will be at new all-time highs, well above $3, potentially even above $4 by the end of January, and it's going to offer an opportunity all in the same month to buy at $1.60. So take care, my friends. I'll see you on the next one. Bye-bye.